Moving on now to adding and subtracting mixed numbers. Let's give it a try. Let's jump into an example. First one, 1 5/8 minus 3/4. So what we're going to do is write them both as improper fractions first and then get our lowest common denominator. So 1 5/8. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 5 is 13 over 8 minus 3/4. We actually have a proper fraction there, nothing to do. Now we want to get our lowest common denominator. So we have denominators of 8 and 4. This one's pretty easy. We want a lowest common denominator of 8, okay, because 4 is a multiple of 8. How do I turn a 4 into an 8? Multiply by 2 to the top and bottom, which now becomes 13 over 8 minus 3 twos are 6 over 4 twos are 8. We now have our common denominator. So let's just do this subtraction. 13 minus 6 is 7 over 8. Final answer, 7 over 8. And we have a proper fraction again, don't we? Moving on to the next one. We have two mixed numbers this time, so let's work these through. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 9 over 4. 1 times 3 is 3, plus 2 is 5. 5 over 3. We need a common denominator this time for 4 and 3. We're going to use 12. Okay, so our lowest common denominator for 4 and 3 is going to be 12. How do I turn a 4 into a 12? Times 3 times 3. How do I turn a 3 into a 12? Times 4 on the top and the bottom. Giving us 9 threes are 27, 4 threes are 12. 20 over 3 fours are 12. There we go, we have our common denominator. So let's do this. 27 plus 20 is 47 over 12. Is that our final answer? That is indeed an improper fraction. But we look at the question, and our questions are, we have the two numbers as mixed numbers. So we actually want to write a mixed number for our answer as well. If we look at this, we can't actually see how big it is, can we? What whole numbers is it between if we want to put it on a number line? Or if we're talking about pizzas or whatever, how many full pizzas do we have? Can't tell by looking at that straight away. That's why we use mixed numbers. So we're going to do the 47 divided by 12. Ooh, let's do that. Oh no, 12 fours are 48. So it's not going to be 4, it's going to be 3. Multiply 3 12s are 36. That will be 11. So we have 3 remainder 11. So our answer as a mixed number is going to be 3 and 11/12. Answer as a mixed number. Pushing on with example 1, we have C and D to do as well. Let's try C. 2 and 5/6 plus 1 and 4/9. 2 6s are 12, plus 5 is 17 over 6. 1 9 is 9, plus 4 is 13 over 9. So we have denominators of 6 and 9. What's the lowest common denominator of 6 and 9? Pick whichever one you like. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 9. Does 6 go into 9? No, it doesn't. What about 18? 9 plus 9. Does 6 go into 18? Yes, it does. So 18 is going to be our lowest common denominator. How do we turn a 6 into an 18? Times 3 times 3. How do I turn a 9 into an 18? Times 2 times 2. 17 times 3 is 51. 6 times 3 is 18. 13 times 2 is 26. And 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, we have our common denominator. Now let's do the addition. 51 plus 26 is going to be 77 over 18. There's our answer as an improper fraction, but we've got to convert it to a mixed number, remember. So let's do this division. 18 into 77. 18 times 2 is 36. What's that going to be? 18 times 4 is 72. I think it's going to be 4. 4 times 18 is 72, which will give a remainder of 5, I believe. So there we go. 77 over 18 converts to 4 and 5/18 for our answer. And let's do one more just for fun, because this is great fun. Are you serious? Well, I think so. You've got problems. 3 and 3/10 minus 1 and 5/6. Let's convert to improper fractions. 3 tens are 30 plus 3, 33 over 10. Minus 1 6 is 6 plus 5 is 11 over 6. Oh, nasty. Lowest common denominator of 10 and 6. Let's do 6. Does 10 go into 6? No, it does not. Go up by a 6. 12. Does 10 go into 12? No, it does not. Go up again to 18. Does 10 go into 18? No, it does not. Go up by 6 again. 24. Does 10 go into 24? No, it does not. Go up by 6 again. 30. Does 10 go into 30? Yes, our lowest common denominator is going to be 30. So how do I turn 10 into a 30? Times 3. How do I turn a 6 into a 30? Times 5. Ooh, these numbers are going to get big. 33 times 3 is 99. 10 times 3 is 30. Minus 11 fives are 55. 6 fives are 30. Oh yeah, we have our common denominator. So 99 minus 55 is 44, I believe. Oh, let's do that division. So we now have a mixed number, 44 divided by 30. Oh, that's pretty easy. That's just once. 1 times 30 is 30. 44 minus 30 is 14, so we've got a remainder of 14. Answer is going to be 1 and 14 over 30. Oh, we can simplify here. 14 over 30. In this case here, we just simplify this fraction on the right side. We don't do anything about the whole number part. They're both even numbers, so they can be simplified by 2. Divide top by 2, we get 7. Divide the bottom by 2, we get 15. Final answer is the mixed number 1 and 7 over 15. You know, you could have simplified that earlier when you had an improper fraction. It would have been much easier, you know. Oh, you're right, I could too. From here? Oh, I see. Why don't we just do that quickly, just to demonstrate. Didn't think about that. 44 over 30. When you get to the improper fraction part, you can actually simplify from here. 44 and 30 are both even, so they are divisible by 2. Let's do that. 44 divided by 2 is 22. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Ah, that's a little nicer, isn't it? 22 over 15. The numbers are different. Are you sure we're going to get the same thing? Trust me. How could you not trust this face? Alright, I trust you. Let's do it. 22 into 15. So 15 dividing into 22 is 1, like we thought. 1 times 15 is 15. Subtracting 22 minus 15, 7. So we get 1 remainder, 7. Is that the same? Answer, 1 and 7/15. Oh, it is the same answer. You were right. Of course I was. Well, now I can't be expected to do all the work around here, so now it's your turn. Please try example 2. Are you able to add or subtract these sets of mixed numbers? One of the answers, I believe, is a simple proper fraction. Which one? Please throw your answers up into the comments section, and thanks for watching.